Welcome, Obie Acre fans. Here on the farm today, and should have done a video on working on my buddy's Mark Reps mower conditioner. I rebuilt the gearbox in it. Bearing oil had leaked out, but anyhow, I'm just here showing the shape we're in Ohio. I know the grumpy farmer, he's wet, but I don't think he's as wet as I am. I started side dressing Tuesday to try to get this field done that has the bigger corn in it over here. And I was having trouble with the side dresser, but it was still too wet. Then we got a little bit of rain. Then Tuesday I started side dressing it out, and everything worked like it was too. And this at lunchtime it just poured. We ended up getting 3/4 of an inch of rain, or 7/10 of rain Tuesday, and then yesterday we got another 3/10 in the afternoon, or right at 11 o'clock at noon, another 3/10, and then overnight, today's Thursday, this is the 19th, and we have almost 2 inch and 3/4, I'd say right now, total from them 3 days. And it wasn't supposed to rain at all Tuesday. It was only calling for rain Wednesday, and it's rained more on today, Thursday, than it's rained today. They were calling for rain. Well, Wednesday night it rained a lot. We had tornado warnings up, so we'll probably end up with 2 inches. And my beans are gonna need sprayed. The side dressing ain't done. I'm getting to the point where I might just start putting urea on, because I'm tired of this. I cut ruts in the side dress. There's the goatees. Hi, Maxie. Good morning. Say good morning, Maxie. Cut ruts in the corn when I was side dressing it. I don't know. I've done both ways. I've done urea and I've never noticed any difference. I did a test one year where I did urea in one field and 28 in the other, and the yield was exactly the same. So I don't buy the whole side dressing's better. The only reason I do it is to save time, and I do like spreading it out, I guess, but I don't know if it's worth it. But I had to replace the gearbox, or not replace it, rebuild the gearbox in this mower conditioner up here underneath the. Oh, let me see if I can get it up. That drives the bearing went out because it was out of oil, leaked out, and the U joints were all bad, so I fixed that for him. That was a job. It's done, and so all the corn needs side dress pretty much yet. And the corn price keeps dropping, and I don't know, there's some prevent plant around here because it's too wet. The corn, I don't know if it's going to make knee high by the 4th, because it's put in, a lot of it was put in really late. How do you release this thing? Not sure how you do it. Hold on. And it's raining again. I'm getting wet. It just keeps raining. And they're calling, and I got some beans that need sprayed because I got grass coming in because they're so wet. And so the side dressing needs done. And look at the weather forecast. And come on, Maxie. Max, come on. Come on, buddy. Max, come on. Come on, Max. Come on. Come on. Let's go. He's coming. Come on, Maxie. Come on. Come on. Maxie, come on. He messes with the goats. Anyhow. Oh, so today's Thursday. It's not supposed to even rain today, and we've already got a 1/2 inch of rain. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be nice. It's supposed to not rain, but it's supposed to get hotter than hell this week. And then by get dry weather for 3-4 days till Tuesday. It's supposed to get really hot, but then they're calling for rain Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So if I'm lucky, I'll get one day to do something. I don't even know if I will because it's so wet. you know, you can't really be in there doing that. You can't side dress it in that when it's wet. Like, you just make a mess. So I don't know. Not sure what I'm gonna do. Have to put drops on if I can't get in there side dress it. So anyhow, that's where we're at with OB. I got the equipment kind of cleaned up and put away. Even wash my truck out because I gotta use that. Go down and get some tables that we loaned out. And I cleaned the tractors up a little bit, and it is pouring again. Just pouring. I cleaned the tractors up, washed the back ends of them, and I'll wash them better later. No sense just gonna get dusty. They'll sit in here all summer not getting used. I wish it's the problem with these big tractors, you don't use them in the summertime much. The TW20 gets used a lot, and the Massey gets used a little bit in the summer with spraying, and with Austin's hay, I might use one of them. But you don't get much. I guess I'll clean up in the shop today. But that's my rant for today. It just keeps raining, and the growing conditions are just perfect according to USDA. Even though our corn is way behind here in Ohio. And I know there's probably some prevent plant. I know in New York and Pennsylvania there's prevent plant. But we got flooding. We got flooding here in Ohio. So come on in, Maxie. Come on in, buddy. Want to say hi? Say hi. Okay. All right. Well, that's all I got for today. So catch you next time. Well, I just checked the gauge out there, and we just got more rain. We're up to 2 inches in the last 48 hours. So yeah, everything's perfect growing conditions here. If you're a duck, or if you're growing wheat or something like that, but can't get anything sprayed, can't get side dressing done, and they're calling for rain again. They weren't calling for rain. They were only calling for rain yesterday, and it's rained 3 days straight. And then looking at the weather forecast, which I don't even watch the news anymore because they're never right. They've been terrible at predicting this stuff. I can't plan on them to guide me in what to do. Supposed to be dry. Well, it's supposed to be dry today. Tomorrow's Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday supposed to be dry, but I don't see it drying out before it rains again. So I don't know. It's gonna be rough. So just want to give you that up to 2 inches, and it's still cloudy. It could rain more. So that's the update.